It's a pretty frigid December day in our nation's capital. We got our space heaters on full blast up in the booth at FedEx Field.
The enthusiasm for football here on the East Coast always in the air. These folks are ready as their guys get set to match up
with the Carolina Panthers. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. Carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Christian McCaffrey, the ball carrier.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off. A pretty decent game.
It's all on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. McCaffrey on the toss right. And he spins past him and into space. Through an opening, and there he goes. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Panthers are going to take a first quarter lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
And this carries into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They go play action with McDonald.
Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. He's just got to be thinking, I hope that's not a harbinger of things to come. Very first pass of the afternoon picked.
And where do you go from here? Because when you start that way, do you allow that to seep into you and stay with you the rest of the game? Or do you find a way out of it? We're going to find out.
Check 56. I don't even know why his team showed up. Mike 56, Mike 56. 6-man. Check girls, check girls, check crack. 60.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line. Denzel Perryman in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Here's McDonald to throw.
This one complete to Curtis Samuel. Now the ball comes loose, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And he's able to bring it out 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball, You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
Panthers.
Darnold from the gun. Flushed out right. And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. Montez Sweat in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Throwing quickly, Darnold, that's complete. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So that as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right, you're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
A play fake, and it's Darnold. He's going to air one out for Anderson. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Carolina. Robbie Anderson.
Carolina.
His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers add on to their lead. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
14. Washington, nothing.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
You know, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Dante Jackson picks it. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
After the interception, here's Darnold. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
A gain of 19.
Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward.
First down.
Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it. Watch the twitch. Watch the twitch. Motion, motion, motion. Come on, young lady.
The shotgun snap for Darnold. Pass incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good. On
2nd down, McCaffrey.
And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
McCaffrey with the carry for
that second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Throwing here on third down, Darnold. Open man is Robbie Anderson. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
Now that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch the game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the first down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on fourth down. They'll run for it. McCaffrey. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on fourth.
First down.
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
So we've seen some good pressure defensively already here in the first quarter. Here's another good example.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature in the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Third down, here's McCaffrey. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Carolina.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Washington, nothing.
Watch the curve. Watch the curve. 44 is the mark. 44 is the mark. Check, check. Better. 44 is the mark.
Off the option, that's complete. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
Carolina.
From a yard out. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead. Had the option there, read it perfectly, and an easy little touchdown toss.
And it has to be a sharp throw, too, because of where they are on the field. The extra traffic, things are condensed near the goal line. Good route by the receiver as well.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down.
49-yard line.
Throwing is McDonald. That one caught by Gibson. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Second and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Here we go. 50 seconds to Mike. Here we go, D. Get off the field. 19 Lions.
McDonald sets to throw. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Logan Thomas, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And Washington able to close the gap just a bit. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7.
Makes the score Panthers 21, Washington 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. On the return, it's Pharaoh Cooper. Oh, good return up past the 30. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rear view.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there. With his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Panthers add on to their lead.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown 1 play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
Down. McDonald. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Shaq Thompson making his presence felt on the sack.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
To throw on 2nd down. McDonald looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Running back, and he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
He was brought down at the
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
On 2nd down, it's Gibson, and he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
I got it. Kill.
Here's McDonald off of the play fake. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Mike 5-4, Mike.
Play action. It's McDonald. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
You don't want no problems with me.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Watch the curl. Right there, 54, right there.
Throwing on 3rd and long. McDonald completes it to Samuel. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Let's go, defense.
From the gun, it's McDonald. Open man is Samuel, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Another Washington first down.
And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Second and 11 now.
Defense wins championships, baby. Check. Right there, 54 Mike. Me and you all day. I'm coming out. Mike's 54.
Out of the gun, McDonald. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
I smell fear in that offense. Hey, what's that? Check. 54. It's just me and you. Check. Watch 54.
From the gun, McDonald. And it'll be intercepted. Jackson picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So his struggles just continuing here in the first half throwing the football. Charles, now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
Off of play action, Darnold. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Shotgun handoff down to McCaffrey. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. From the gun on third down, here's Darnold. And that will be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. So the punt rolls out of bounds, and they'll have pretty good field position here up near the 40-yard line.
46-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And Washington able to cut into that deficit. It's up and good, and it's now 28-14.
Makes the score Panthers 28, Washington 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Takes it at the 7. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
On the return, the Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move. 3 down, 3 down. Hey, check. Lady. Check. 55.
Here's McCaffrey. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. As they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now Darnold. Flush to his right. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Incomplete on the throwaway.
Well, here's Joseph Charlton now as he'll punt it away for the second time. First kick 47. This one looks good as well. On the return is Sims.
A 41-yard punt there with no return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, we'll see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
And they will elect to decline the penalty.
Everything turned out the way they wanted it to. No sense in even having to take that one once the decline.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
He's tackled at the 29.
Well, it's not time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now this time he'll look to throw. The pass complete to Hakeem Butler. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
At the 36-yard line.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
56.
Off play action. McDonald. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Shaq Thompson able to record his 5th sack of the season.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. On 2nd down now. It's Gibson, and he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
The ball carrier.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they showed passing formation, showing a shotgun, then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Throwing on 3rd and long. McDonald. And that is incomplete.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. Online, but off the crossbar, no good. A long-range effort denied 3 points at the very end. All things considered, a pretty good kick, just cruel punishment there to be denied by the crossbar.
If you're going to hit from that distance, sometimes you're going to need a little luck, and unfortunately for him, this time the break goes against him.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
And there's Christian McCaffrey with another run CMC as he's known in the Carolina area. Easily the most productive running back in the league last season. 2,392 yards from scrimmage. He's just so dangerous every time he gets the football. Whether you hand it to him, throw it to him out of the backfield, just imagine if they have the guts to let him return kicks as well. This guy is a true triple threat.
First down.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's Darnold. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey.
Complete to
Call it
Christian
a pickup
McCaffrey.
of 7, and it'll be second down.
Brings up
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. This is McCaffrey, and he's going to get this one down to the 30. 1 yard officially on the pickup, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 11.
Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
I'm looking at this with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And that'll push the lead up to 17.
31.
So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, oh, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost, though.
It does test the mental processes of a team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to a stretch? And guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on or to win a game. Make sure you keep him happy. Make sure you keep him comfortable.
I'm sure you always treated the kicker nicely, though, right?
You know, truthfully, I did.
Good.
I always did because those guys, they won us a whole lot of games.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Mike 54. Mike 54. All right, T-Lev. Back in 60.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he'll find Hall. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
2nd and 3. At the Panthers.
On 2nd down, it's Gibson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
Antonio Gibson.
His 14th touchdown now of the year.
And Washington able to close the gap just a bit.
And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Good. Makes the score Panthers 31. Washington 21.
So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away.
Taking it about the 1.
And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 and the 24.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Let me breathe for a minute, man. Let me breathe for a minute. Let me breathe.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or two.
2nd and 8.
Check 48's the mic. You must be dreaming. 48's
Now a run with McCaffrey. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
With the carry for Carolina. Garyon Conley on the tackle. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down. That's the end of the 3rd quarter.
1 quarter remains here in Week 16. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Elsewhere around the NFL, they're in the 3rd at SoFi Stadium. The Broncos, they're continuing to pour it on. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, still a long way to go, but trending upward. They scored the last time out, you remember. Then their defense forced the punt. Now they try to inch closer, but still ultimately down 2 scores in the final quarter.
Give me something. Here we go. Check 3, check 3, check 3. Right there. 54, right there.
Throwing on 1st down. McDonald being chased out left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The lines move there. Look like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. To throw again. McDonald. His throw incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the one he was looking for. But now it's 3rd down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Tight down. There you go. 54's Mike. Check. Watch.
To throw on 3rd down. McDonald. Flush to his right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone. Mike 56. Come to my work. 18 running.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he finds McLaurin. And he'll be brought down with the 1st down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure.
Pick it up. 19 Mike. 56. Mike 56. Right there. 56. the mic. 56 is the mic. Hawk 70. Check.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
Tackled by Yetor's Gross-Matos.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
58, boys, 58, Mike.
They go play action with McDonald. There goes a deep ball, end zone. Back of the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first.
54. Mike 54. You got 99. Some 99. Mike's 5'4. Mike's 5'4. Mike's 5'4. You ain't going.
Operating from the gun. McDonald. Gonna throw right side here. Complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the gun, McDonald. And he'll get this to Antonio Gibson, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Given 6 on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Operating from the gun, McDonald, and he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line.
I remember throughout my career hearing defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. And they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. From the gun, McDonald. That his pass is entered. Oh, no, he lost the football. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
17-yard line.
Oh, you got deep? 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Quick hitter here is complete. And here he'll get it down to the 7. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
It's 2nd and inches at the 7-yard line.
They run the option on 2nd down. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. And they give this time to the tailback. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that is going to set up 3rd and goal.
Ready? 5'4. Mike's 5'4. Let's go, D. Check. No. Off.
Here's McDonald to throw. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion. What you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at a 4th and goal here as they search for a late score. On 4th down, McDonald. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
Washington.
Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive, interception. This drive, the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it, solid, because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounced back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
So just under 2 minutes to play, and this would figure to pretty much be your ball game right here. And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that one. They needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Now it's Darnold. Sliding out of the pocket. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go. 44, come on. 44, come on. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he spins through. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Here we go with McCaffrey. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on fourth.
2 yards. First down, Carolina.
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. And they'll indeed take a knee.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something, and they did in this one.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something, and they did in this one. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. Made his first, this now from 46 yards away. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet.